everyone. So today I have my next installment of my makeup inventory for you all. This one is going to be focused mostly on tools and travel items. My empties are also in this drawer, so it does look like a little bit of a junk drawer at the moment, so there is a lot of things to declutter. I'm very excited about this one and very nervous. I don't actually know that there's a lot of things that I can get rid of in here. I will try my absolute best, and I know that the storage solution for my brushes isn't the best, so I'm going to try and change that up very soon. I have a lot of travel items in there, and I don't like to pull from my regular collection because I find that if I lose something I'm absolutely devastated. So yeah, I have a fair few items in there, and I don't know if there's a lot I can get rid of. There's a fair few samples, and I know that I can declutter those. But yeah, I'm very nervous about how this will go because I'm not sure how much I'll actually be able to get rid of. I hope you guys are still enjoying these videos. I'm really enjoying doing them, and I really appreciate all the support and all of the tips and tricks that you guys have been leaving in the comments. I found them really helpful. So thank you so much for that. It's been really supportive, and I really appreciate it. So yeah. I hope you guys are still enjoying these videos. If you want to see the next installment, which is mostly my travel items, which will give you a good insight into what I feel are good items to have for travel, and also my tools and makeup brushes and things, please keep watching. Okay, so this drawer has actually changed a lot since I did my overview video. Reason being, as I've gone through my collection, I've actually started to put samples and things in here that I need to sort out that really belonged in this drawer. Also, I've got a lot more empties, which is occupying the space up the front. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out by removing the empties. Okay, so that's all the empties removed. That actually made a massive difference. So what I'm going to do with those, oh, I missed one. What I'm going to do with those is I'm actually going to put these ones into a bag, and I'm going to film another empties video soon. So for the most part now, we've got all of my travel items, we've got all of my brushes up the front, we've got a whole lot of samples up the back here. We also have some like kind of empty containers here, so I'll remove these. What I'm going to tackle first is actually my samples, I think, because they seem to be taking up the most amount of space. So we have a Cover Effects sample. I'm not going to use that because it's probably too dark, it's medium, so I'm going to get rid of that. That can be rubbish. Oh, this was a reminder that I want to buy Elizabeth and James Nirvana Black and White, so I can get rid of that, I can remember that. I liked Gucci Guilty, but I don't need to keep the sample of it. Nude treatment oil. This is like an oil sample. No, I've got a cleanser that I'm happy with, so I'm going to get rid of that too. Then I've got the Kat Von D makeup remover wipes and the Radical exfoliating pads. I like this product, and I can always do with more makeup remover wipes, so I'll keep those. I've got a Glam Glow Super Mud sample, which I'm going to actually give away because I don't like that product for my skin. Oh, we've got my Venus travel razor. It's one of those mini ones, and for the longest time you couldn't get these in Australia, so I actually got it in the States, but that is awesome. It's so good for travel. So I'm going to keep that. An unopened beauty blender, which I'm guessing is also for travel. That's why I've got it in there, so I'll keep that. Oh, an empty sample, which I'm actually going to purchase one of that once I'm done with some serums. Oh, okay, so we've got Bumble and Bumble Spray to Mode. This is my absolute favourite hairspray, so I've got it in the travel size version. So I'm going to keep that. I also have some of my... What's this? Oh, this is actually When. I'm going to actually empty out this bottle and use it for something else, so put that away. The Simple Hydrating Moisturiser. This is a really good, just basic moisturiser. I really like this for travel because I know that it's not going to break me out, and it's relatively hydrating, so I'm going to keep that. Then we have the Chlorine Dry Shampoo in the travel version. I'm going to keep that as well, really good for travelling. Especially when you just get off the plane, because my hair for some reason ends up really greasy after I get off an aircraft, but it's all good. Now I'm just going to move this out of the way. This is just a cleaning mitt, like a brush cleaning mitt. So what have we got here? These are hair samples. Bamboo Candy Oil Dry Mist by Alterna. I haven't tried this, but I've heard good things about it, so I'm going to try that one out and see how it goes. Then this one is the jojoba. Yeah, I don't like the smell of jojoba oil, so I'm going to move this one along and give that one away. Then we have the Sponge Shine Gloss Cream. I don't need that. I don't use gloss products. I sometimes use a shine spray, but that's it. Ruffman. This is from Goldwell. It's like a texturizing paste. I don't need that either because my hair's so long. Ojon Damage Reverse. I think I got this in a 500 point perk. No, I don't like the smell, so I'm going to give that one away as well. Living Proof Prime Style Extender. I'm going to keep that because I love Living Proof. Carol's Daughter Minoy Repairing Split End Sealer. I've got a split end sealer, so I don't need that. Photo Sachet, I don't need that either. Fakai Highlight Care, I don't need that. I've got a lot of Salon Glaze samples. Thickening Shampoo and Conditioner. Look, I'm going to give all of these sachet ones away. Living Proof Full Shampoo and Conditioner. I'm going to keep these. I like Living Proof. That's what I'm using at the moment. Restore Mask and Targeted Repair Cream. I'm going to keep those as well and use them. Glam Glow, another Glam Glow sachet. I don't need that because I've got the actual, I've finished up the actual mask and I didn't like that as much as the black one. Guerlain Lingerie Depot and Detoxifying Black Cleanser. I don't need either of those either. First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, another Glam Glow one, Argan Oil and Instant Perfecting Mask from Fresh. Don't need those. Caudalie Vino Perfect Serum. I have serums that I really like, so I'm not going to keep that. I'm going to move that one along as well. Ren Hydrocalm. I've got a travel size moisturizer, so I don't need this. I'll get rid of that. Amore Pacific Time Response Eye Renewal Cream. Actually, I remembered looking at this and thinking that I'd quite like to try it, and it's a decent size sample, so I'm going to keep this one. Way sample, I'm going to keep that as well. Oh, these are all my kind of travel size versions of my Fresh lip colours. I'm going to keep these. They're my favourite lip balms. They're great for travel as well. You can get those little packs around Christmas. Lancome Precious Cells. I don't think I need these. There's an eye cream and a face cream sample. I'll get rid of those as well. See if anybody I know wants them. Christian Dior Creme Satin. I don't need that, I don't think. Another Caudalie Day Perfecting Fluid. I'll get rid of that as well. Caudalie Eye Cream. I'll get rid of that too. Chanel Hydra Beauty Serum. I've been wanting to try this, so I'm going to put that aside to try as well. Verso Night Cream I'm going to try also, because the Verso Serum is the one that I'm actually going to purchase. A Clay Cleanser from Ren. No, I've got a cleanser that I'm happy with, and Lancome Genifique. I've tried that and it's nice, but it's not for me, so I'm going to move that one along as well. A Brazilian Peel. Oh, this is all dried up, so we're going to get rid of that. Bin it. Sicily Night Cream. I might give that a try too. And another Way Hydrating Cream. I'm going to try that. I like Way's products. I really like their hydrating masks, so I'm guessing that they're going to be good. A Chantecaille Exfoliating Cream. I'm going to try that because I like Chantecaille's products. Clinique 7-Day Scrub Cream. I'm going to get rid of that. Carrez Mattifying Treatment. I don't need mattifying treatments anymore. I used to have quite oily skin, but it's quite dehydrated now, so something like that's not going to suit me. Murad Intensive C Radiance Peel. Peels and things are like my Achilles heel. I really like peels and stuff like that. So I'm going to try this one out, or endeavour to. If I haven't tried it in the next couple of months, I will actually get rid of it. Laura Mercier Flawless Skin Face Polish. I don't need that one. If I'm keeping that one, I'll get rid of this. The Chanel Eye Makeup Remover in a sample bottle. I like to use this for travel because it's actually good for removing stain on good handbags and things like that. So Carrez Anti-Aging Anti-Wrinkle Cream. I'll move that one along. Giorgio Armani Youth Regenerator and Multi-Correcting Cream. I don't need that. I'll move those along as well. Alpha Beta Glow Pad for Body. Actually, I want to try this and compare it to the Kate Somerville, so I will give that a try. Kate Somerville Retisphere 2-in-1 Night Cream. I've got this in a full size, so I don't need that. Fresh Umbrian Clay Mattifying Serum. I don't need anything mattifying. Sicily Mask Cream, Black Rose Cream Mask. I've heard really good things about this. I'm going to keep that and try it. And then Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. I'm going to move that along. And I will with the Daily Deflector Moisturiser from Kate Somerville as well. These Revive eye cream samples I'm going to keep. I really like Revive products, so I'm going to keep those and try them out. Another empty container. Okay, so these are eye samples. First of all, we've got the Urban Decay Primer Potion samples that come with the Naked palettes. I'm going to, first of all, bin the thin one because it's dried up. The others I'll give away because I've got the full size of the Primer Potion, so I can just keep that. Urban Decay eyeshadow sample in Mushroom. I don't need that because it's a colour that wouldn't suit me. It's kind of one of those taupey grey purpley browns. A Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes eyeliner. 2 of them. Okay. I will keep one and give one away. Armani Eyes to Kill. I'll try that sample. I'm going to get rid of the They're Real because I don't like it and I've used it and hated it because it smudges under my eyes. Smashbox Full Exposure. I'll keep that one as well, that looks good. An Urban Decay Anti-Wrinkle Eyeshadow Primer Potion. I want to try this. I want to actually use that for travel, so I'm going to keep that. Benefit Bad Girl Lash. Same thing as the They're Real. It smudges really badly on me, so I'll get rid of that. Lancome Hypnos. That looks like it's dried up, so I'm going to get rid of that. Smashbox Lash DNA. I believe this one's dried up as well. Yes, it is. So we'll get rid of that one. Makeup Forever Smoky Extravagant. Oh, I'll give that a try as well. And the Bare Minerals Lash Domination. I'll try that, but I don't think I'll like the brush, so I'll try it. I'll get rid of it if I don't like it. And then the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Makeup Primer, I will keep that as well because I did quite like that primer. Okay, lip samples. So, first things first, we've got some lipstick samples here that are in like the sachet forms. I don't really need those. I've got half of the colours that are in the Chanel one, so I'll give that away. These are the YSL Glossy Stains. I might actually try the darker colours of these, believe it or not. So I'm going to keep that to give them a try, see how they look. Mini of the Benefit Sugar Bomb lip gloss. I don't have this colour in particular, so I'm actually going to keep that. It's a really nice kind of neutral pink. Then we've got a Buxom gloss. This actually looks quite nice. It's got a nice sheen to it. So this is the one in Nicole, so I'm going to keep that to try out. The Bite Beauty VIB lipstick. I'm going to keep that to try as well. Oh, that's a nice colour. So this one is the Buxom Mistress. I'm going to keep that as well. I like Buxom lip products. They're quite nice. The Urban Decay Sellout. I don't like that colour. It's very brown, so I'm going to get rid of that. Then we have the Buxom Sweet Thing. Again, I really like their glosses, so I'm going to keep that one. The Urban Decay Naked Gloss. I'm not sure I like that colour. Like, it's very basic, but it's got kind of this like purpley sheen, so I'm going to get rid of that. The Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie. I think this is really similar to something that I've got. I'm going to compare that to a couple of things in my lip drawer, and I'm going to give that a try as well. And then a Makeup Forever lipstick in another brown colour, one which I haven't used, so I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, so Smashbox Photo Finish Light. I do like that primer, I'm going to keep that. Then we've got the Pore Minimizing Primer from Smashbox again, I'm going to keep that. Makeup Forever HD Powder. I've got a sample size of the By Terry one, so I don't need that. I've got 2 Benefit That Girl Primer samples. This one is unopened, so I'll get rid of that and I'll keep this one. Then we have Benefit Sunbeam. I don't use the full size of this enough to justify keeping that, so I'll get rid of that. Armani Fluid Sheer. I'm eyeing off Becca Opal, and this looks very, very similar. So I think that the opal might have a bit more of a sheen. So I don't need this. I'll get rid of that as well. And the Benefit Girl Meets Pearl, I'm going to keep those to try those out as well. By Terry Brightening Serum. Don't need that. I'll get rid of that. Urban Decay Setting Sprays. What have we got? This is a prep spray and an all-nighter setting spray. I didn't like the De-Slick, but I would like to give the all-nighter a try because that gets a lot better reviews. So I'll give that one a try. Okay, and now we're getting to the things that I actually purchased specifically for travel. These are like cloths that I use to remove masks, so I'll keep these ones. I like these. Then I've got some MAC containers for samples of things for traveling with. A Canon remote control manual. I'm going to get rid of that because I know how to use my remote. Surface cleaner. It's an alcohol wipe. I don't need that. A duty-free receipt. I can get rid of those. More empty containers. Also a cleanser. This is Purity cleanser from Philosophy. I love this cleanser, so I'll keep that for travel. Hair products. Thickening spray. This is my partner's for travel, so I'll keep that because I can't get rid of it. A Unite 7 Seconds sample for travel also. Keep those because that product is awesome. If you haven't tried it, you need to. Sample sizes of my Living Proof shampoo, conditioner and styling treatment. I'll keep those because I use those. And a travel size of the Origins Checks and Balances cleanser, which is the one that I'm using at the moment. And a travel size of my favourite fragrance. So going to keep that as well. I also have a rollerball of one of my other favourites that I'll take travelling as well. Bumble and Bumble Surf Spray. I never really gave this I never gave it a chance. Okay, so I'm going to put this in my try pile, of which I have a couple of products in there. The La Vanilla Healthy Deodorant. Hated the smell of this and I didn't feel it worked well as a deodorant, so I'm going to get rid of that. Some more Micro Mini beauty blenders. I'm going to keep those for travel. The Radical Peptide Infused Antioxidant Serum. I'm actually going to, and eye cream and moisturizer. I'm going to actually give these away. I liked a couple of the products, but I really don't need them for travel, and that's all I was using them for, and I know somebody who is going to really enjoy these, so I'll get rid of those. More travel items. Oh my god. I have my two Viseart palettes. I love these and I must have put them in here to have them for travel, and I've completely forgotten about them. Oh gosh, I'll put these in my eye drawer. I'm keeping those. They're fantastic, fantastic eyeshadows. They're really, really good. Wow, okay. Okay, so Kerastase Nectar Thermique, that is the heat protectant that I use, so I'll keep that. Now I have a few of the Way, it's like a purifying clay mask. Now these are in individual kind of tubs. First of all, they're a really good mask, but I don't think I need all of them because chances are they'll dry out by the time that I actually get to use them when I travel. So I'm going to give 3 away and keep 3. So 50-50. Makeup Cosmetica to Save Eyes Hydrating Eye Cream with SPF. I think I got these. This is part of one of the Beauty Loop boxes. The Beauty Loop boxes from Mecca are awesome, by the way. You get a lot of good products in there. I'm going to give this a try, actually. I'll put that with my regular skincare and see how it goes for a day eye cream. Another Philosophy Purity. I don't need this sample. These actually leak if you put them on a plane, so I'll keep the one that I've decanted, and I'll get rid of that. More of my favourite lip products. I'm going to keep those for travel. Mecca Cosmetica Triple Action Eyes, Face and Lips Makeup Remover. This is actually a decent sized sample. I might keep that and try it as well. Another Unite one, which I'm going to keep. The Ren 1 Minute Flash Facial. This is actually a really, really nice product. Really rich in vitamin C, so I'm going to keep that for travel as well. These lip pencils that came as part of the NARS Christmas gift set. These are actually this is a good range of colours for travel. So I'm going to keep these in my travel area and take these away with me as well. Now, the packaging for these was really, really beautiful, and I don't know whether or not I should keep them, because I've got the brush set here as well that I'm going to take out in a moment. I am going to keep this one. I'm going to take the red part out because I can. And I'm going to use this as kind of a display box in the new place, unless I think it's gaudy, in which case I'll get rid of it. But I will keep this one, and what I will do is this one here with the brushes in it. I added an extra in there. The brushes I'm going to take out, and I'm going to get rid of this packaging. Samples here. We have the Professional primer, which I love, so I'm going to keep that sample for travel. My By Terry Hyaluronic powder. Absolutely awesome, awesome, awesome powder. Keeping that sample to travel with. By Terry Balm de Rose, which I'm going to keep to travel with as well. Urban Decay, primer potion in the little mini thing. I'm going to see how that compares to the anti-aging one, and I'll decide which one I like best. NARS pencil sharpener. This is the one that I use for travel, so I've still got it in the box. My favourite Glam Glow mud mask, the Tingles Foliate one. That one I'm going to keep for travel as well. A NARS Larger Than Life eyeliner. I'm going to do a comparison between this one and the Makeup Forever one and decide which one I want to travel with. So I'll chuck the box out and I'll keep that. Laura Mercier foundation primer, which is also another beautiful foundation primer. How many primer samples I need, I don't know. I'll keep that one as well. Another primer. Okay, so we've got the Hourglass Veil primer. I'm going to keep that too. I'm going to have to go through these again, I think. There was just so many samples. And the Benefit What's Up. Now, I don't have the full size of this, so I'm going to keep this because I like the colour, and I'm going to compare it to a few of my multiples and see whether or not I should keep it. So that's that one. Another empty container. A Alpha Beta Peel Pad. I like to keep this on the plane, so I'll keep that one. A mini toothpaste and a toothbrush. I don't need the toothbrush. I'll get rid of that. I'll keep the mini toothpaste. Moroccan Oil Light. I like this for when I get off the plane, so I will keep that. The Saint Tropez Bronzing Lotion Face. I don't need that. I'm not a bronze goddess. The In Transit Camera Close-Up. This is a mask, moisturizer, and primer in one from This Works. From memory, I tried this and liked it. I might give it a try again and see what it's like, and see if I want to keep it in my travel bag. This box here is actually my makeup bags. They're from Mecca, and they're just these like kind of light pink leather ones. I really like those. I like to keep them in the box because it just keeps them nice and kind of clean, I suppose. So I will keep those definitely. Ooh. I have the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette and the Ambient Blush Palette. These ones I use exclusively for travel. I have a lot of the colours in here. That said, I might move these to my regular makeup collection so I can use these. I have so many samples. I think that I've just gone ahead and spent a lot of my points on 500 point perks and ended up with all of these samples. Okay, Ole Henriksen Brightening Moisturizer, I'll get rid of that. I'll keep the Prime Style Extender from Living Proof. And these ones are the Surf Foam Wash and Cream Rinse. I'm going to give that a try actually, from Bumble and Bumble. Okay. Bliss Body Butter, I don't need that, I'll get rid of that. Glam Glow Hydrating Mask, I don't need that, I'll get rid of that as well. Face Cleanser from First Aid Beauty, I don't need that, I've got a travel size cleanser. Okay, now we've got a choice here. I see that I've got the Bare Naked Nail Wipes from Josie Maran, and I've got the Manicare ones. I'm going to keep the Josie Maran and I'm going to get rid of the Manicare. Then we have the Josie Maran Coconut Watercolor Cheek Jelly. That's a different colour from any that I've actually got, so I'm going to keep that. Then we have the Skinny Dip from Bare Minerals. I really like Bare Minerals products, so I'll keep that, along with their Natural High Blush. These are good little travel sizes. And their Pure Radiance loose kind of mineral veil. Josie Maran Argan Oil, I'm going to try that. The Josie Maran Creamy Oil, I'm going to try that also. Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer. I wonder if that works. I'm going to try that and let you know. Another Benefit What's Up. I don't need to. I'll get rid of that. A Smashbox Red Gloss, I don't need that. I'll get rid of it. A Tarte Lip Surgeon's Gloss. I don't need that. I'll get rid of it. Dior Iconic Overcurl Mascara. I really like this mascara, so I'm going to keep this. Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara. I believe I kept the sample of that, so I'll get rid of that one. Then the Full Exposure, like kind of mini eye duo. I'll keep that as well. Clarins Super Restorative Total Eye Concentrate. I don't need that. I'll get rid of that. And then the Smashbox Photo Finish Regular Primer, which I will give a try. Kate Somerville Retisphere. This is a really great retinol night cream, so I will keep the sample of that. And the Clinique Black Honey. I'll keep this as well. This is actually really nice, and it's not as dark as it looks in the tube. I really hope that this box doesn't have more samples in. Yes, it's empty. Then we have the Kate Somerville 360 Body and Face. I have been intending to tan for a while and haven't done it, so I'm going to have to get around to that. So I'll keep those ones. I believe we are mostly on to brushes now. I have a lot in the way of brushes. And I want to get a new storage solution for them because I've got them in mason jars at the moment and I don't like the way that it's kind of misshaping my brushes. This one is an older brush, so I don't need to clean it. So this is a Yachio brush from NARS. Beautiful blush brush. I'm going to keep that. Now, these three are all brand new, so I need to wash these. So I'll put these aside for washing. The NARS Yachio cheek contoury thingy, I'll keep that as well. Now we have a Stila number 33 dual-ended brush, which is for concealer and foundation. It's a really good contour brush. That said, I don't need it because I don't do a lot of contouring, and any contouring I do is generally with powder, but I've got other brushes that I can use if I need to. So I'm going to move this one along. Then I've got the Inglot blush brush, which I actually think is quite comparable to my favourite MAC one as well. But it's softer. I'm going to keep this. Okay, so I have a few kabukis here. These two larger ones are from Inglot and this one's from MAC, which is a smaller one. I don't know if any of you have this problem, but I'm obsessed with kabukis, but I barely use them. So I only really need to keep... I'm going to keep the smaller one from MAC. That one was limited edition, and I'm going to keep one of my larger ones. I'm going to give away the other one from Inglot. Inglot brushes are pretty much exactly the same as MAC, by the way, if you were wondering. The Too Faced kind of twist up kabuki. I'm going to give this away. First of all, I'll wash it, but I don't need this. It's beautiful and soft, but I find synthetic brushes really difficult to clean, so I'll get rid of that one. And in here I have Real Techniques brushes and Beauty Blender brushes. And also in the Kevin Aucoin brush set. These are beautiful, beautiful eye brushes. Kevin Aucoin does great brushes, but this was a really expensive set, and I tried to part with it once and then decided not to. I'm going to keep this, and then I'll decide whether or not I want to keep it for travel. So I'll put this aside for the moment. Real Techniques blush brush, it's awesome, I love it. Then this one is the gosh, which one is it? Like the contour blush or something. Buffing brush, awesome. This one is also a great brush, as is this one, great for concealer. Don't need that, I'll get rid of that. The spot concealer brushes have never appealed to me, so I'll keep those ones. These are the mini beauty blender ones, and they fit really well within the little pouch. They do need to be cleaned. This is actually a really good assortment of brushes. I buy all of these travel sets because I think that I need travel brushes, but I really don't. I can use brushes from my regular collection. That said, these are really good, really decent brushes that need to be washed. But yeah, I want to keep these. I think that they're really decent brushes. They hold their own against other brushes as well. But I think they're a limited edition. But yeah, I'm going to keep those. Marc Jacobs brush, love this. This is the bronze brush, awesome brush, great for the Chanel Bronzer Universal, great for powder, great for bronzer, great for everything. I love that. Now these ones are the other Marc Jacobs brushes, which I use all the time for foundation, which I'll keep. This is where I keep my kind of dirty brushes, in these ones, these two here, and then I keep my clean unused ones in these ones here. But I'll keep the Marc Jacobs one. My MAC 138, you see me use this often. It is shedding really badly. But I love it. It's really soft. But it's irritating me that I have black hairs coming out all over my face. I'm going to wash it, see how it comes up, and yeah, I'll endeavour to keep that. This is my favourite blush brush from MAC. This is a 116. I'm going to keep that as well. MAC 168 brush, I'm going to keep that. MAC 165, also going to keep that one, great for highlight. This synthetic brush, this is the MAC 130, this is great for cream blush, but I need to wash it. The Real Techniques foundation brush I'm going to get rid of. The MAC 224 that I use for concealer, going to keep that. Then also the fan brush, going to keep that, and the Marc Jacobs, the conceal brush, will also keep that one. I'm going to IKEA on the weekend, and I think that I can find an IKEA solution for my brushes, so that should be good. The Sephora Professional, the airbrush, the Pro airbrush. This is a beautiful brush, but I've got so many brushes that are similar, and I don't get the use out of this, so I'm going to pass this one along. This is an Inglot large powder brush. I think that I might actually get rid of this one as well. I've got so many powder brushes that are so similar. This one's so soft though. But no, I don't need it. I'm going to get rid of this. Another 130 brush. I love this brush, and clearly I need to use the clean one. So I'll keep that. This is the MAC 131 brush. This is really good for diffusing bronzer and blush, like powder blush. So I'm going to keep this one, and I need to remember to use it more. The Inglot 27 TG, which is exactly the same as the MAC Duo Fiber, I'm going to keep this. Inglot blush brush, also going to keep this one. Beautiful soft brush, works as a powder brush as well. So that is staying. MAC 109, it sheds, but it's such a good shape. It's just really good for contour. So I'm going to keep that. The MAC 134 brush, big kind of just paddle powder brush, which is amazing, which will be in place of my Inglot one. A MAC spot concealer brush. I don't know if I need that either. I might move that one along too. And then a MAC 188, which is a smaller version of the Duo Fiber foundation brush. Eye brushes, lots and lots of eye brushes. Oh, this is an Inglot lip brush. It keeps breaking on me, so I'm going to throw that away. Sonia Kashuk lip brush slash eye smudger brush. I'm going to keep that. That's a really good brush for the price. NARS small tapered blending brush, keep that. 217, I've got 3 of those, which I'm going to keep all 3 of them because I love them. They're my favorite eye brush. 239 as well, I've got 2 of those there, which I'm going to keep both. A couple of angle brushes, which really need washing, but I'm going to keep both of those. One's an Inglot, one's a MAC. Great for eyebrows, also great for eyeliner. 2 MAC 219 pencil brushes, going to keep those. I love those. You're seeing a trend here. I like the white brushes from MAC. 2 NARS tapered blending brushes. You see me use these in tutorials all the time. I love those. I'm keeping them. Eyebrow spoolie, pretty straightforward. 2 Inglot flat paddle shader brushes, also great. A Inglot kind of, I think this is a squirrel hair kind of angled blending brush, which is pretty good. It's a pretty good brush. And this one is a an Inglot kind of, it's a blend between synthetic and hair, and it's actually a really good brush for cream products, so I'm going to keep that. And the 227, great for laying down a base on the eyes, so I'm going to keep that one. Okay, what have we got? So we've got a 239, which I'll keep. Then we have a 272, which is an angled kind of version of the 239. I don't think I need that. I've got 3 of the 239, which I love, but this one, I don't think I've ever used it. I've never had a need for it. I guess it would work well for crease work, but I've got other brushes for that, so I'll get rid of that. And a 222, great blending brush. I've just been using my NARS ones, but I do use that when they're dirty. 226. This one is great for just like crease work, so I'll keep that one. Another spoolie. This one's looking a bit worse for wear actually, so I'm going to get rid of that and keep the MAC one. That's an Inglot one. An Inglot just flat shader brush. I'll keep that. An Inglot large kind of paddled shader brush, which is in between the big one from MAC and all the other ones I've got, so I'll keep that. Another one of that Taklon blend one, which I'm going to keep. Another NARS blending brush. Yeah, I'll keep that. And another MAC 224, keep that. Good blending brush. Inglot pencil brush, I'll keep. Inglot big flat shader brush, I'll keep. Oh, I've got another one of this squirrel hair tapered kind of blending brush. I don't need 2 of them, so I'll get rid of that as well. An Inglot kind of contoury looking one. I'm going to see if I can find a use for that. I'll put that aside and see if I can get any use out of it. MAC 205 mascara wand brush thing. I've got 2 of those. These are things that I used to use on clients. I will keep those in case I do friends' makeup and things. Some more angled brushes. These are the Inglot ones. I've got a Stila angle brush here as well. Very fine, similar to the Stila, the Anastasia one that I use. So I'm going to get rid of this one. A MAC brow brush, a 208. I'll keep that. A MAC smudger brush. Gosh, I forgot I had this. So I'll keep that, and I've got a NARS smudger brush as well. I'm going to compare those and choose between them, but I'll keep that angle brush. A Inglot lip brush, keep that. Another MAC 209 brush, I'll keep. I've got another Inglot pencil brush. I have 2 of these. I might give this one away as well. A whole myriad of little kind of, you know, like little detail brushes. I'll keep those. I've got some good Sonia Kashuk ones as well. A really thick eyeliner brush. This one's a really good kind of like contour brush. Great for the price. And then a flat shader brush, which I'll keep. And then I've got a MAC 210. I'm trying to think if I need this. Look, I will keep it because I've got nothing else like it. So I'll keep that as well. We got rid of a couple of brushes. Brushes are hard for me to part with. I kept them all because I was an artist, and now I very rarely do artistry. I do it occasionally, but very rarely, but I did keep them all for that particular reason. These are part of one of the MAC holiday collections. It's quite a good kind of, it's a good collection of brushes, and these actually do make really good travel brushes. The only issue that I've got with them is they are nowhere near as good as the full-size MAC brushes. They're all factory made. The 217, it doesn't blend as well. but it is a good starting point if you don't have a lot of brushes. These sets are really good to get. Because I've got the full sizes, I think I might put these ones aside to get rid of, to give to somebody who actually needs them, because I don't need them. I have a whole set of brand new Mecca brushes that I believe I got as either gratis or I won while I was working there. I might keep these as travel brushes. This is sounding obsessive because I'm keeping so many brushes and they're so hard to let go of, and the fact that I've even let go of any is massive. Look, I'm going to put these ones aside as well and decide whether or not I actually want to keep them as travel brushes. I might go through and wash them, and then I will decide whether or not to keep them or give them away to somebody who needs them more than I do. This is a NARS blending brush. I'm going to keep that because they're the best blending brushes in the world. So keeping those. Got some spare brush guards here, which I'm going to go through and I'm going to put on all of my brushes because they're getting misshapen. So brush guards are amazing, by the way, and if you go onto the Makeup and Glow website, they're really cost effective, so keep those. Beauty Blender Solid, this is what I use to clean all my brushes, so I'll keep that. That's a new one. A brush guard that I've clearly cut too short, which can go in the bin. And then my two airport, Beauty Blender airport thingies. I don't know if I want to keep them or not. Look, I'll put these aside to decide on as well. Once I decide what I'm actually going to use for traveling, I'm going to put together a travel kit and just keep it that way. So that way I can decide and actually commit to getting rid of some more things. I've gotten rid of a fair bit of stuff, but I'm going to make a decision on these. So, in terms of everything we've got here, so these are the things I'm going to try and make a decision on in the coming days. So we've got the brushes, a couple of things to store brushes in, a travel set of brushes again, some makeup remover, some hair product, just a couple of things that I need to try to decide whether or not I've got a place for them in my collection. That's the largest pile that I've had so far. So I've got a lot of trying ahead of me. These mason jars I'm going to repurpose. At this stage I don't want to store my brushes in them anymore. They're misshaping my brushes and I've got to come up with some other solution. So I'll repurpose those. These are the things that I'm going to give away. All things that I really don't need anymore. Yes, they're kind of punitive things like samples and things like that. A few brushes in there that are actually quite decent brushes, quite expensive, but I don't need them. Pretty much things that I have spent a lot of points on over the years, but these are things that I really, I was holding on to clearly that I didn't need. That being said, this drawer is the worst I have done so far. I'm not going to lie. This compared to all of this here, which is all of the things that I'm going to keep, I feel like I've done well, but I think I've slightly disappointed myself. But I didn't know what I wanted to achieve here. There are some really good products in here that I'm really forgetting about. They're all double up of products that I have in my regular collection, but I don't feel like I can let them go. I feel like I need them for travel because the things that I would be taking with me would be massive and it just insanely large amounts of things. So I do have these things for the purpose of travel. Look, these living proof samples, now that I look at it, I know how these work. I don't need to keep the samples of them. I'm going to get rid of the samples. That makes me feel sort of better. On second thought, I'm happy with the amount of things that I was able to get rid of. Yes, it looks like a pile of rubbish, but there's all of these brushes and things in there as well, which I think that someone would really enjoy. So I have a lot of brushes. So I've just put everything back in the drawer and I'm actually really happy with how I went. So what I did, I'll kind of tip it up this way. I've got my two tubs of kind of sample / travel products. Then I've got my like makeup products. Then I've got my skincare ones on the top, hair care, and a couple of things in the front there. And the brushes I've temporarily put in a couple of tubs here. Then I've got my my travel bags and my my brush cleaning mitt. But now that I've cleaned out all of the empties, I've cleaned out all of the kind of junk that was piling up, I'm actually really happy with how I was able to empty this out. And to be honest, when I find a new solution for my brushes, which I'm fairly certain I'm going to go with like an IKEA rail, like that hangs the tubs off. So once I get rid of these, and once I actually put together my travel kits into these bags, I think that I may be able to empty this drawer out completely. Really quite happy with how this went. And although my original kind of thoughts on it were, oh my god, I didn't do enough, now that I've got all of this free space here and I've got it in perspective how well I actually was able to do, I'm really happy. I'm really happy with how this went. So that's it. Initially I was quite disappointed with the effort that I had made on that one. I didn't think that I had really gotten rid of as much as I thought I could have, I suppose. I didn't go in expecting to get rid of 50% in this case. I honestly thought that I would get rid of more though. But once I put everything back in the drawer, I was really happy with how much space I'd actually saved. And I've really got to get rid of those empties. I've really got to do an empties video, because at this point in time I have a whole bag full of empties that I really need to get rid of and move along. So yeah. In the end, I'm really happy with how this went. It is all progress, and I can always go back and revisit it and try again if I find that it's still cluttering up. Out of this, I have really discovered that I do need to organize things a lot better, and I do need to get a new solution for my brush storage as well, because I'm not a big fan of the mason jars. They're too high and they're squishing the bristles, so I'm not happy with that storage solution at the moment. But yeah, that's something that I can always work on. The next video is going to be on my eye products, and that is going to be a very big video, and I feel like I'm going to be able to get rid of a lot of stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm really happy with how everything is going. If you do want to see more videos like this, please do subscribe, and please comment and let me know what you think. Let me know how you feel I'm doing, and if there's anything I really could have gotten rid of that I didn't need to hang on to. But yeah, I hope you guys like this, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye.